Roblox Bedwars is the biggest game on Roblox with billions of visits and tens of millions of players. However, this begs the question, who is truly the best Roblox Bedwars player? Today, we'll look at some of the best players and analyze all of them to see who is the best player. There are many skills when it comes to Bed Wars, so you can't just take the best PvPer and call them the best player. And you can't just take the person with the most wins and call them the best player. The best player is a player who can master every single skill in Bed Wars. So we're gonna divide this into 3 categories. So first we have IQ, the ability to think fast and make, big brain plays.
This big brain.
Then we have PvP, the ability to sword fight, aim, or any sort of fighting. And finally, building, the ability to use your blocks to your advantage, whether it's block clutching, juking, or trolling the heck out of your enemy. So we're gonna analyze some large YouTubers and small YouTubers and give them a score out of 10 for IQ, PvP, and building. Let's start off with some of the smaller YouTubers before we get into the big YouTubers like Tanqr and Minibloxia. First off, we have ENOZ. If I can say anything, he is a godly player who is amazing at the bow and the sword. He's also good at juking and clutching intense rounds, and he clutched one of the first 1v16 rounds in history. Up next, we have Crystals, one of my good friends. He knows all the tips and tricks in the book when it comes to PvP, and pulled off many 1v4 clutches in lots of his videos. He pretty much has the entire PvP system of Bed Wars coded into his brain. Next, we have Dash Games, who is a leaderboard player and has a crazy win streak. Next, we have Dicky, who is also one of my good friends. And honestly, he is one of the best players I've ever seen. If you go to any of his videos, you can see a lot of good tricks, traps, big brain moves, and he pretty much has it all. Next up, we have TyPixel. You mainly watch his videos to find out some game-breaking glitches, skits, funny moments, and that stuff. But I actually played a couple rounds with him, and for a mobile player, he's extremely good at PvP. Then we have Surf, who is a very underrated player who almost has a 300 win streak. We also have JN Protagonist, who is one of the best players on mobile and fought some leaderboard players. Now that we covered some of the smaller YouTubers, let's analyze some of the bigger YouTubers. First, we have Foltyn, who is a really underrated YouTuber and one of the best players when it comes to the bow.
Well, I'll still be enjoying.
Oh, no way, I just hit that bow shot! Foamy Bubbles, who is also amazing at the bow and has pulled some of the best clutches. Rectway, who is cracked with the combos. Truck Hitter, who is one of the smartest PvPers and one of the first people to do a 1v16 clutch. Rainway, who had one of the highest win streaks. Bandites with the pro Arsenal aim. Spek, who helped many get the world record duels win streak. Minibloxia, the man, the myth, the legend who needs no introduction. And finally, Tanqr, who is by far one of the smartest Bed Wars players and pulls some of the highest IQ moves, and who most people consider as the best player. I think you all expected him to be on this list. So right now we have Minibloxia, Tanqr, and Dicky in the lead. But what if I told you none of those people are the best players? What if I told you that there's someone who is even better than Minibloxia, better than Bandites, and even better than Tanqr? Who could this person be? That would be ABC Dino, and here's why. ABC Dino is by far one of the craziest players who's pulling out clutch after clutch, big brain play after big brain play. Ranks number 6 for monthly wins, and ranks as the number 3 player in ranked mode. Honestly, I think ABC Dino could be Minibloxia and Tanqr in a 1v1. In fact, he literally has a video where he beats Spek and Minibloxia in a 2v2, which shows his true skill at PvP. He's also popularized some cool and unique strategies in Roblox Bedwars, such as this video where he shows a cool way to counter TNT, and this video where he does an MLG with the Reaper kit. And as I said in the beginning, IQ requires some very quick thinking, and ABC Dino is the definition of quick. He holds the world record for the fastest ranked match. And this is actually pretty funny, but when Spek was about to record his Squid Game video, check that out by the way, I was in it, Mini actually spammed kick Dino because he may or may not be a little scared of him. If Mini is scared of you, that really says something. But let's think bigger. ABC Dino could most certainly be the best player, but are we really sure? Like I said in the beginning of the video, tens of millions of people play Bedwars, and it's impossible to know each and every single one of those millions of people. Picture it like this. How many people do you think play Roblox Bedwars? And how many of those people have at least 1,000 subs, 100 subs, 10 subs, or even 1 sub? Yeah, that's right. Definitely not 100% of everyone. So we can't truly know who is the best player, because not everyone who plays Bedwars has a following on YouTube, TikTok, or any other social media. For all we know, the best player could be that one random bacon you saw in the lobby. However, if we push all that aside, I think I can consider ABC Dino as the quote-unquote best player with some sort of following on YouTube. But for now, it's an unsolved mystery.